Katin with Rios Rock School, and today we're going to be going over the Porcaro shuffle from the song by Toto called Rosanna. So, the shuffle, we're going to walk over here and we're going to take a look at the music. Now the shuffle, we're going to go over the hi-hat first. I'm just going to break it down for you. The hi-hat pattern is quarter or eighth note triplets, as you can see right here I've written out. Now this is the most important part right here that I'm going to show you, and the most important part is these grace notes. These grace notes are going to go in between each hi-hat note, and these grace notes give it that funky, fluid feel to it. So once you get those down, which I'm going to go over a little sooner, I'm going to break it down for you on the kit. Right now, once you get those down, that's going to be the foundation of this whole drum beat right here. Then once you get that down, we're going to start adding the kick drums in. Right here you can see we have the kick drum here on beat 1, then we have a kick drum here on the and of 2, then we have a kick drum here on the beat 4. So that's going to be the first half of this beat. This is a 2-bar beat, and it just repeats itself throughout the whole song. Then right here on the second bar we have the kicks. They aren't going to be on beat 1, they're going to be on the off beat, so it gets a little tricky. So you're going to have it on the and of 1, the and of 2, and then nothing on 3 and 4 for the kick drum wise. And then, it's just a standard rock beat on beat 3 of each measure, you're going to have the snare drum. So that's going to be your back beat right there. So this is the Jeff Porcaro halftime shuffle that is played in the song Toto by Rosanna by Toto. So we're going to come over here, I'm going to break it down for you. So we're going to start out with the hi-hat pattern. I'm going to play it a little slow. And I recommend, if you're learning this beat, take it slow, because I always recommend to all my students, take it slow, that way you can understand it. It's like learning a new word. You always sound out the new words you're learning. It's like with this drum beat. You're going to take it slow, we're going to sound it out right now. So first we're going to start with the hi-hat. The hi-hat pattern is eighth note triplets. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's your foundation right there. Next we're going to add in the grace notes. And these grace notes, like I said, they're probably the most important part of this groove. That's what makes it different from the Porcaro shuffle as compared to just an ordinary shuffle. So the grace notes are going to be right here. Once you get that down, then you can start adding the back beat in on beat 3. So it's going to be once you get that down, we just add the kick drums. And the kick drums is probably going to be the trickiest part, but you could do it. So we have the kick drums, like I said, beat 1 and the and of 2, and then beat 4. That's the first measure, and it's going to sound like this. So that's the first measure. And then the second part of this groove, the second measure is going to be, you're going to have the kick drum on the ands of 1 and the ands of 2. Beats 3 and 4, no kicks. So it's going to sound like this. I recommend chunking it like that. That'll just allow you to get each measure down solidly, and then you combine them together. And together it's going to sound like this. And speed it up to the actual tempo and you get Rosanna. Thank you.